guys, so now that you saw how to apply the self-tanner, we just wanted to talk really quickly about other little tricks that we use to get a more natural looking tan. So the first one is using a dry brush. I like to do it before I get in the shower. Steph likes to do it after.
I usually do it after too.
Do after. So you can want to make sure you take a shower right before, just to get any oils or anything off your skin, to prep it. And then you can do it before your shower, or like them, they'll do it after to prep their skin. And I actually do this almost every shower that I take, because it has made such a difference on my skin. Oh my gosh, like I have the softest skin now because of this, and it also helps your blood. Like there's so many benefits. Yeah. And we're gonna do a video on dry brushing, so we'll save that for later.
Another time.
Yeah. Do you want to do the
lotion?
And then
yes, the hugest thing I feel like has helped with my spray, with my tan looking as natural as possible, is lotioning before. And I used to be afraid to lotion because I thought maybe it would kind of make it look weird or not blend in right, but this is like the key to a natural looking fake tan. And I put it pretty heavily on my palms, on like the dry spots on my elbow, your knees, and then even right here, because I feel like that tends to get kind of stripy right there. And then in between your fingers, you want to layer it pretty thick. And also for a natural look, it's usually lighter underneath. And so I'll go ahead and do like a lighter, not a thick coat of lotion, but a lighter all the way up to my armpits. And when you do it in circles, I usually start heavy on top, and then whatever's kind of left over, go underneath. But lotion is huge.
It's totally huge. Like, what's worse than when you see someone, no matter how good you do it right here, and then they turn their hand over and you're like, oh, that's so fake.
Right.
So you gotta make, or like in between their fingers, you know, another tip is if you're doing it on your hands, and you have really like deep lines, you can, you know, I don't know, claw. I don't know what you call it.
Open the lines.
Just open it up. Make sure it doesn't get caught in it. Same as your elbows, knees, and feet. With the feet, you want to make sure you get it all along the side of it.
And we'll show that in our video.
Yeah, up the back, because it's the worst when you get a line.
It is. And dry skin soaks it up and concentrates it.
Yeah.
And so that makes it look splotchy.
So ideally is to make sure you're like dry brushing and lotioning every day. So that way your skin is not dry and just perfect condition for putting on your fake tan.
Also, I would say take your time. Don't be in a rush. Like, I feel like if you're rushing through it, that's what it's gonna look like. It's just sort of slapped on there. But if you take your time, put the glove on, which is huge, instead of just thinking it can wash off real quick after you're done. Like, put the glove on and go in circles and kind of like take your time.
Yeah, you really don't do it quickly. Unless it's like a super, like a day, you know, little tan lotion, that's obviously
like different. An everyday kind of
like I'm sure that's not as big of a deal, but with good ones, like we used Fake Bake. We've heard about Loving Tan, so we're gonna try that one. We're gonna test them out together, because those are, we feel like, the two most popular ones that we've heard people loving. So we'll test them and compare them and let you guys know and show you pictures and stuff.
Fake Bake is good because it doesn't look orange. I feel like it has more of a brownish tone.
Yeah, you want to make sure it's good with your skin tone. You don't want to look orange. You want it to look as natural. And if you're not sure, or if you're scared, start with less. You know, only spray a little bit, do it, you know, and then the next day you can be like, okay, this is too light. You know, so like if you have a big event, I would start like 3 nights before.
Definitely.
You know, start a little with less, and then you can add a little bit more if you need to, rather than putting on a bunch and then you have these lines, or it's too dark, it doesn't look natural. So it's just, it can be scary, but just take it slow, and it can be totally fine. Another tip is make sure before you put any clothes on after that it is dry. You want it dry, and you don't want to wear tight clothes. If you can, do it right before bed. Like, that is ideal, because you're not running around, you're not getting sweaty. You know, you can just throw on really like loose pajamas, and then you go to bed all those hours letting it sit on it, so then you can just jump in the shower in the morning, and it will make it like the ultimate, you know, tan for you.
You use dark sheets, right?
Yeah.
Or a towel, something underneath, so you're not making rubbing off on your.
Yeah, I like to put long sleeves, dark clothes on, loose dark pants I don't really care about, you know, and then because a lot of times too when you sleep, sometimes people bend their arms. Well, you got to be careful with that. If they're together and you do sweat a little, you know, if it gets hot,
Yeah.
it can make that
White
beeline.
crease.
Yeah, and we don't want that. Same with your legs. If they lay on top of each other, it can transfer, and so then it looks kind of weird. So that's what I like to do. It's a little bit, and then with the dark clothes, I'm not as stressed about it getting on my sheets and whatnot.
If you do make a mistake though, we've tried this and it works super good.
Yeah,
But it's
we just heard about it.
Mr. Clean Eraser, which most of us have. We just cut off a little piece, and it works so good just to wet this and just kind of rub
Yeah.
off whatever was the mistake.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Obviously, we don't make big mistakes, so we don't know how well it is on.
She
big
doesn't.
ones.
I do.
But you know, Renelle tried it out on her hand, and hers looks good, but just a little bit. What a difference, you know, to help blend in a line a little bit better. So that's another tip.
If you need it to dry faster, you can use your blow dryer. If
Blow
you're in a
dryer.
hurry and it really needs to dry before you put anything on, blow dryer.
Yeah,
I would
and then
say.
also to keep it, if you're just wanting it as like your skin color, you need to make sure that you moisturize every day.
For sure.
And then you'd probably want to reapply. If you don't like sweat a lot and you could probably reapply once a week. But you can kind of gauge it and see. If you do sweat a lot and are very active and stuff like that and exfoliate a lot, you're gonna have to do it more.
Reapply more often.
Yeah, but lotion helps keep it longer, because when your skin gets dry and stuff, it'll come off like really easily.
For sure. Lotion's your best friend when you're fake tanning.
Yeah,
Fake bacon.
fake bacon, which is way better. You're gonna have beautiful skin when you're older instead of laying in the sun.
The real
Or
sun
tanning
will
beds.
kill you. It will age you.
Yeah, so we love the sun, don't get us wrong, and we totally laid in it when we were younger, and we're gonna regret it. I'm
It
already
shows
starting
up
to
later.
see.
That's the thing, the damage shows up
Yeah,
later.
it
You
shows
think you're
up
good
later.
when you're younger, and then you start getting these dark spots that you're like, what the heck? So